Freelance editing and proofreading naturally follow from freelance writing. Although not every writer is a born editor or proofreader, the skills often go hand in hand. And today we are going to tell you about earning money by combining those skills with freelancing. If you have clicked on this video, that means you also want to know about it. So let's start the video without any delay, but before that please like the video and subscribe the channel. Freelance editing. Once you've worked with a few different editors, you'll likely get a sense of the skills and duties required for the job. Then it's just a matter of finding the right editing gigs. As a new editor, start small, look for part-time or project-based copy editing jobs. If possible, leverage existing freelance writing arrangements. For instance, if you know one of your freelance clients uses contract editors to clean up writers' work, approach them about taking on those responsibilities directly. Once you've outgrown your existing client base, look to online job boards such as Upwork, as well as media-specific platforms such as Media Bistro. Common types of online editing jobs include copy editor. Copy editors ensure written copy is polished before their bosses hit publish, and often serve as the main point of contact with contributing writers. Although it's not exceptionally well paid, copy editing is often a springboard to more lucrative editing or production opportunities. Assistant editor. Assistant editors supervise copy editors, photo editors, writers, and other support staff involved in producing digital publications. Larger blogs and online print hybrids generally have at least one assistant editor on staff. These gigs can be part or full-time. They're typically intermediate between copy editing and managing editing jobs. Managing editor. Managing editors supervise and direct editorial teams, including lower-level editors. These jobs are harder to come by and require more of your time, but temporary arrangements look great on your resume. If you lack much formal editing experience, start with smaller blogs and niche publications with modest budgets and limited content needs. Some publications don't have enough work for a full-time editor, making it feasible to string together a handful of part-time editing gigs or try out a single position to see how it suits you. Photo editor or web editor. Editors create or edit visuals that appear on websites and other digital media such as white papers and corporate reports. This line of work is a great way to exercise your visual skills and become more familiar with layout and editing programs such as WordPress, Photoshop, and Canva. These gigs often require basic to intermediate coding skills, so they're great for freelancers who want to expand their expertise beyond the written word. Manuscript editor. Looking for a longer-term engagement. The self-publishing boom has created an unprecedented demand for manuscript editors, specialists who help writers organize and sharpen book-length works before publication. Depending on your client's budgets, manuscript editing can be lucrative. Although it'll likely take time to build your reputation to the point that you're working with accomplished writers, entry-level opportunities abound on reputable freelance platforms and with niche publishing houses. The prerequisites and best practices that make freelance editors successful are broadly similar to those freelance writers need. A suitable home office is important, as is aggressive networking, a strong work ethic, a clear understanding of your value, and a hunger for self-improvement. Freelance proofreading. Proofreaders draw on the same skills and competencies as freelance writers and editors, but their career paths are distinct. The best way for someone new to the freelance proofreading game to get started, even with prior writing or editing experience, is to invest in a proofreading course to establish credibility with potential employers. Proofread Anywhere is a great example. With free introductory modules, there's no obligation if you decide the gig isn't for you. Although the niche is surprisingly varied, proofreading jobs generally fall into two broad categories: general proofreading and technical proofreading. The former covers non-technical, relatively unspecialized media like blogs and books. The latter covers transcripts and other technical materials. Court reporters, for instance, are seasoned technical proofreaders. Which you choose depends on your innate strengths as a proofreader and what you're hoping to get out of the job. Technical proofreading is harder to break into, but typically pays better. General proofreading is more competitive, but easier to launch. So what do you think about it now, and how will you start your new journey? Everything is in your hands. I hope your every step will be right. If you like the video, then do like the video and subscribe to the channel.